Hi everyone, I'm Tom. Welcome to my channel, Wheelchair Wellness. I am proud to say that I have lived successfully with a disability for over 20 years. When I was 18 years old, I had a fall that dislocated 2 vertebrae in my neck, which led to my spinal cord injury. Since then, I have been paralyzed from my chest down, and I have very little feeling and no movement below the middle of my chest. That first year feels like a lifetime ago. And yeah, it was terrible. Honestly, it's still hard every single day, and even more so as I get older. But here's the thing. Since my injury, I've also had an amazing life. A life full of joy, excitement, and experiences I never thought I'd have. And that's why I'm here. I want to share what I've learned along the way, the good and the bad, to hopefully make your journey through spinal cord injury a little bit easier. I'm also an occupational therapist. Occupational therapy, or OT, is kind of like physical therapy. We go through different schooling, we bill for different things, but the goal is similar. We both rehabilitate people after life-altering injuries. Physical therapists focus more on mobility and balance. Occupational therapists focus on upper extremities, functional skills, and relearning tasks that increase your independence and quality of life. We get you back to doing the things you need to do and you want to do throughout your day. I've been an OT for over 10 years. Most of that time, I worked at the best outpatient neuro rehab facility in my community. I worked with all kinds of people with disabilities, but my passion has always been working with individuals with spinal cord injuries. So why don't I still work there? Well, 3 years ago, my wife and I, mostly my wife, had twin boys. And raising twins, that's a full-time job in itself. I take care of them 4 days a week, and while I'm fully independent, I also lean on my wife, family, and friends for help. And honestly, I love that balance. But I want to keep my OT skills sharp, and I want to keep having the important conversations that I have with my clients about their lives and disability. And that's where this channel comes in. I want Wheelchair Wellness to be a safe space for people with spinal cord injuries and for the healthcare professionals who treat people with spinal cord injuries. Because here's the truth. As healthcare providers, we need to be better informed about people with spinal cord injuries. And as people living with spinal cord injuries, we need to better understand our health, our bodies, and our options, so we can live the best life possible at whatever our budget may be. This channel is going to be real, practical, and hopefully helpful. It's not about making life with SCI look inspirational. It's not about sharing products and services that most of us can't afford. It's about sharing knowledge, tools, and real-life experiences from both sides, as a therapist and as someone living it. My time working in rehab was rewarding. I loved helping people learn how to live again after their injuries. It really didn't even feel like work until I had to do the paperwork. My clients seemed to like working with me. I was great at my job, and most importantly, I enjoyed it. Mostly. But here's the hard part. There are cracks in our healthcare system, and that's putting it lightly. Too many people fall through those cracks every single day. People get discharged way too early to families and homes that aren't ready for them. People leave without the resources they need. Most have to wait too long for necessary equipment, or they never get them. Some don't get rehab at all. That puts people with disabilities at a disadvantage immediately in a world that's already not built for us. I was lucky. I had good therapists. But honestly, I learned just as much, if not more, from other people who use wheelchairs. And I want to pass that forward. I want to help you live the best life possible after your spinal cord injury. I want you all to have the education I have and that I give my clients, even if you don't have access to amazing occupational therapists like myself. We'll start with the basics and build up to more complex topics. And I'd love to hear from you. If there's something you want to learn, drop it in the comments. If I say something you don't agree with, tell me why. Let's build a community where we can learn, connect, and grow together. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.